Our top story tonight, we have new information from the coroner's inquest into the death of 18-year-old Jackson Kradle. Kradle was found dead on Route 78 in Mount Carroll back on July 28th. Today's inquest lasted about 8 hours, but for the first time, we heard autopsy results that showed Kradle was laying face down on the road when he was hit by one vehicle. That led to massive injuries on both sides of his head. We also learned his blood alcohol level was .192, and he had THC in his system. Family and friends of Kradle were in the room when that information was shared. Drew Coffey shows us why they still have questions.
For nearly 6 months, people in Carroll County have waited to find out what happened to 18-year-old Jackson Kradle. On Tuesday, for the first time, they heard autopsy results, heard testimony from various Carroll County residents, and conversations between the Illinois State Police and the two former county workers who found Kradle's body and made the first call to report it. Despite seeing this information laid out, Kradle's parents, Joshua Sisler and Diana Kradle, are wanting more answers.
Relieved to learn a lot of stuff that I've been wondering about, but I'm still upset about the way some of the things went, for sure, how things were handled.
Totally upset about the way things were handled, but...
And it became more clear and obvious today.
Yes.
The Carroll County coroner says Kradle was already lying on the road, face down, when he was struck by a vehicle. Later in the inquest, Carroll County deputies say they allowed the off-duty sheriff's deputy and county dispatcher that found Kradle leave the scene before the coroner arrived. The family says they are not surprised to hear that.
The fact that now I know officially that the town cops shouldn't have let him leave the scene.
Yeah.
For sure.
There was a lot of things that went wrong in this whole case.
Dozens of people stuck around for hours on Tuesday to learn what happened to Kradle. His parents say that support has gotten them through hard times.
Right.
I'm grateful. I appreciate it very much. And I don't even know how many people were trying to get in and couldn't.
I don't either. I know there was a room full.
Yeah, there was a bunch that couldn't even get in, so greatly appreciative.
In Mount Carroll, Drew Coffey, WQAD News 8.
And statements from the two county workers who found Kradle say they found him as he was taking his last breaths. Autopsy reports also indicate he was dragged by the vehicle after the impact. The inquest will continue Thursday morning at 10.